Welcome back, guys. Today we are playing Grow a Garden again, and in this video, I'm going to be explaining to you how you can get trillions of money using honeysuckle seed. Let's get started. Alright, so, honeysuckle seed, yeah, this one's kind of overlooked but actually has some sneaky potential. You get it from the Crafters event, guys, which isn't too hard to pull if you've been farming for a bit. It's got a base value that's not crazy or anything, but once you factor in multi-harvest and mutations, it starts to look way more interesting than it first seems. Like one of those late bloomer crops, you know. So the cool part is that it's multi-harvest. You plant it once and just vibe with it. You don't gotta keep replanting like a maniac. And every harvest stacks more shekels over time. It's that quiet money. But what really brings it up is mutations. Especially if you can land something like Shocked, Celestial, or even Disco. Those give you serious multipliers, and suddenly a mid-crop turns kinda wild. Now, I'm not saying every honeysuckle is gonna mutate, cause RNG is just like chaos in flower form. But if you've got like a bunch of these planted, and you run some mutation spray during a thunderstorm or celestial event, odds get better. Even a few with X100 or X125 multipliers per harvest over and over starts to pile up. Not fast, but like steady drip that turns into a river. What I usually do, well, what I would do if I was farming this, is set up a chunk of my garden just for honeysuckle, keep my sprinklers going, toss in some fertilizer, and just let it chill. Keep an eye out for good events and hit it with sprays. You don't even need every single one to mutate. A few rare stacks here and there already boost the numbers way up. It's kind of like a slow jackpot system. Also, small tip, don't ignore the base harvests. Even without mutations, they still add up. Especially if you've got 30-50 plants going at once. And since they don't disappear after harvest, the value just compounds each time. It's that passive farming vibe. You're not stressing out, you're just letting the game do its thing. And if the luck kicks in with a void touched or something, that's the big money bell. So let's say you get like 5 plants mutated. Nothing too crazy. Maybe one with X135, couple with X120. Just normal lucky stuff. Then multiply that over 5 harvests. You're looking at several million shekels, easy. Maybe tens. Then keep rotating that for a few days or even a week. That's when the billions talk starts feeling a little less like fantasy and a little more like, okay, maybe it's doable. And yeah, technically you could go higher. If you're really persistent, like crafting more seeds, rotating more soil, upgrading garden size, you can scale this. It's not flashy like some OP crop builds, but it's consistent. It's the kind of strategy where you don't gotta sweat every second. You just show up, harvest, restock, vibe. It's kind of satisfying in its own lazy way. So if you're looking for a low-maintenance, high-potential setup that can sneak its way toward trillions eventually, honeysuckle might actually be worth a shot. Craftable, multi-harvest, solid mutation potential. Plus, it's chill. No pressure gameplay, just casual money stacking over time. Not instant fireworks, but like slow build to something big. Quiet rich farmer arc unlocked. And so guys, that's pretty much the method in which you can get up to trillions with this seed in Grow a Garden. If you find this video helpful, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button right now, because guys, listen, I will be making more Grow a Garden content for you to enjoy. Sounds fair?